think that he had an upper hand.
That's what we all thought, actually.
You know, you have upper hand.
Well,
and two different players too, two different needs.
That's what I said.
So it's more of a need than a want. Dion fits the need. He's a good player. You know, he's a good scorer. Oh my, real second unit. You know, he'll help that second unit out and be able to get 10 to 14 points off the bench at times.
So Kenny, how would you?
I was about to say, where do you see his minutes coming from? When they got
minutes?
Bradley, Pope, Rondo.
You can play him with Bradley.
They're gonna play small in that second unit, or you leave one LeBron on the floor, AD with them.
Yeah.
Caruso.
Yeah.
Well,
But he's a scorer.
Yeah.
And I think even that Caruso is an energy guy, but he's not a scorer.
Right.
So at times they need buckets, and Dion could get you that. JR could get you buckets as well, but he's also a pretty good defender.
Yeah.
That was what
Just
I
a
liked
bigger
about him. The
size.
size. He got the size and the 3
They
and
don't
D
need
part.
anything. I mean, you got LeBron and AD.
They kind of do.
No, they don't.
Oh, listen, they need somebody when Braun needs 5 minutes, a half. We need somebody that can keep the game going.
You know
what? I played with him and Kyrie. Kyrie would take over for 6 to 8 minutes, give him that spell. There's a huge difference between.
That's what he's got AD for.
40.
Can I say something?
Do you know what the team
When you
is
have
like
two of the
without
best
LeBron?
5 players in the world.
2 of them.
Do you know the
You don't
record
need-
when LeBron is not on the court? They're awful.
But you have 2 of the 5 best players in the world.
I wish I had this stat. When LeBron is not on the floor,
They're bad.
That
That's
team
cool.
is bad.
So,
they need
no, when
somebody
that team
that
is-
could just
no.
get them into something and get AD the ball.
When
They don't have
LeBron
no
is not on the floor, you know what they are?
Huh.
They're the New Orleans Pelicans. That's what they are. That's what AD looked like when he wasn't there. So, no, they're still good enough.
And I agree with you. When it comes down to it, like, it's cool. They making, these additions and blah, blah, and so are the Clippers. But at the end of the day, ain't none of that going to matter if LeBron and AD don't ball out.
Yeah.
Okay. They the horses. Yeah. And the same thing for the Clippers, who, all of these teams add these pieces like how Paul George said, he need to take these last 20 games, get right, get his chemistry down, get all of that stuff, not even worry about averaging, but knowing that in the playoffs, that him and Kawhi are going to be the guys, and we going to go as far as they're going to take us.
When Reggie Miller was playing.
40 minutes.
Yeah, but when Reggie Miller was playing, he had an interesting thing that he used to say. I used to talk to him then the time. He said, last 20 games, he would take 10 more shots than he had been taking in the regular season. He said because he's going to start playing more, and he had to he had to get accustomed to looking for those shots now. Because, and that's what Paul George has basically just said. The last 20 games, he's got to retool his thinking because he'll be on the floor more. He's got to look for more opportunities, and as we all know, that ball bounces in the regular season. It bounces here, it bounces there, the shot is up. In the playoffs, it bounces here, and it bounces back to you when you're one of the best players. Because now you have to get accustomed to taking more shots. And I think Paul is right.
Yep.
It's not about those other guys at some point when you're out of the first round.
Yeah.
When you're in the Western Conference Finals, then it's about who's got better players.
Well, they're hoping that Dion Waiters is going to be part of that recipe.
Philly cheese.
For the Lakers.
I like Dion. He's a great scorer. I like him. I'm just surprised, but I think he's going to help the second unit because I think they do lack scoring in the second unit.
We're going to find out shortly.
Definitely.